Hey, what's up guys? Zimchi here. So today we're going to be talking about skipping oath straight to tier 3 with just code. So this doesn't include the express pass that we have at the moment. It's just using straight code you've gotten from your main, farming mats, selling mats, doing whatever you do to get your gold. So first question is, can you do it? Yes, you can. And when you do it, there are pros and cons to this. Obviously, one of the biggest pros is you skip all the story. Like if you look at the right hand side, I still have the Yarn quest line activated. I haven't completed it. I did start it, but you don't have to start it. And then I have the Rondaho quest line over here. Again, I never even started it, never even went there. And the Faden quest line does not show up because I've never even I've never gone there either. So it won't show up. So can you skip it? Yes, you can. And as you can see, I'm a Papanika or Punika. So it is possible. The way you'll do it is simple. So first off, it does cost a pretty good amount of gold. For this character in particular, it costed about 35k gold-ish. It's a pretty good amount, but it's also not that much if you consider the amount of time versus the amount of time getting the gold versus the amount of time farming the mats and getting to through tier 1, 2, and finally tier 3. So as you can see, the tier 1 market is pretty it crashed a pretty good amount. It's really cheap right now. You can buy everything for about 1 gold. The leaf stones are pretty cheap too, and so is tier 2. Tier 2 is also pretty cheap. Leap stones for tier 2 is um, a little bit more expensive, but not too expensive. And then we're not going to look at tier 3 because by the time you're at tier 3, you won't really need to buy any. You could just farm. So the way you'll do it is obviously the first thing you want to do is you want to knowledge transfer a character from level 1 or level 10 to level 50 using the Northern knowledge transfer that everyone gets after completing the Shushar quest line. So once you're level 50, you will get 302 gear for free from a box through the knowledge transfer, and all you want to do is go straight to the upgrading place in Northburn. So once you're at the guy, all you want to do is buy the mats and whatever, and get to eye level 600. Um, this part is a little important. So once you get to eye level 600, you will need the next tier of gear. So me personally, what I did was I bought it off the market because it's pretty cheap, to be honest. Um, you see, like this right here, the spear, 3 gold. This right here, 3 gold, 3 gold. Like it's very cheap. The only thing, like it's the payons are more expensive than what this actually costs. So it's not too bad again. So once you get these gears, and I was able to buy them without completing the Yorn quest line, as you see over here, or anything. So you don't have to do chaos dungeons. You can just buy it straight off the market. And after that, buy all the mats out. The most expensive thing will be the shards, but once you completely upgrade all the way to 1100, you can skip Faden, you don't have to go there. You can go straight to Punika and do the quest line. So this is where it gets kind of weird. Because, like I said, there are pros and cons to this. So a pro is you can skip the entire storyline, except Punika, and go straight to tier 3. So as you can see over here, I could start the Chaos Dungeons. I can't do Rondaho, Bjorn, Phaeton, but I can do Punika. So it will let me enter. I'm not gonna enter, obviously. And same thing for Guardian Raid. You can't enter. You can't enter. It won't let you enter. Oh, it should. It does let you enter. I'm sorry. These aren't tied to the story. They're tied to eye level. It will let you enter. So you will get rewards from tier 3. And then the final thing over here is the Abyss Dungeons. So the Abyss Dungeons, you will be able to enter as long as you complete Protect the Seed of Harmony, which is the last quest of Punika. So you won't be able to do the other ones, but you will be able to do the tier 3 Abyss Dungeon. Um, and another con would be you won't be able to do the tier 2 tower, which requires you to do or complete the final report quest line. You won't be able to enter, won't let you. And then the cubes, you will be able to enter, it will let you. Obviously, I'm not going to, just showing you guys that you're able to. And one of the biggest cons about this, it's a really big con, is the fact that you will not be able to use any type of gems. Uh, tier 2 or tier 3 gems, you won't be able to use them. Every time I try to equip one, you see the message say a message pop up saying you must complete the final report quest before you can equip gems. So the final report quest is just the last quest of Yorn, the last quest you get from Yorn, the Yorn quest line. Which means that technically speaking, if you do want to wear gems, you will have to complete Yorn quest line. Um, This does mean that you technically don't have to do Rahanda or Phaeton, but you do have to do the Yorn one. I would, though, in the future, if you do decide to skip your tier 3, I would go ahead and complete the other. Like, I would complete Phaeton and maybe Rahanda, but definitely Phaeton because Phaeton does give you some really, um, really nice Una dailies that you can use. I don't have him on this character. I do have him on this character, but I'm not able to go there because I haven't gone to Phaeton. I'm not really sure if you're able to go to these maps without doing the quest line. I've never tried it, but these are really nice Una dailies that you can have. These two over here, they're in the same place, or the same continent, which is Phaeton, and they both take about 15 seconds to complete, 10 seconds to complete. So these two are really nice Unas. And then this one, of course, I think everyone knows about this Shoeshire quest line. It's just KS Wars all over the place. This one's also very fast to complete. You will be able to do that, of course, because you will have the Shoeshire completed off the knowledge transfer. Another cool thing about this is the fact that your eye level, you're going to be eye level 1100 or 1302 once you finish Punika. And you will have um, your Una daily scaled to your eye level. So you will earn honor leaf stones off any of your Una tasks. And another big thing, which is one of the reasons why I pushed this out, um, was for the fact that you can do Lopangs and the Lopangs also scale. So if you were to be 302, you would get about 4 to 5k per Lopang. At tier 3, you get about 25k per Lopang. So that's about 75k after you subtract um, the Bifrost cost, and 75k for one character for doing Lopang dailies, which takes about a minute. It's pretty good. Um, so that's the pros, those are the cons. I hope you guys found this a little useful. You Again, you could skip everything. You will eventually have to go back, but on the bright side, you will be a higher eye level, which means doing the quest lines should be a breeze. You'll be able to just kill everything really fast and get through the quest lines a little faster than you would if you were the minimum eye level. And of course, if you don't need to wear gems right away, you could just do the dailies and stack up on the gems because you can just put these gems into your inventory for oats to use or your main to use. And your main will be able to use them and will be able to fuse them and all that, all the good stuff. So this wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it a little helpful. And until next time.